All right, so you can see the team right here. This is Sejun Park's former rank 1 team. I think this team got rank 1 last week. I will try to include, maybe one of you guys can link the pace bin showing all the stats. I played this team completely blind, not knowing any of my stats, but I do know it's a very aggressive Drift Blim. It's a very aggressive Mimikyu Excadrill. It's a full HP defense Ferrothorn. It's a full special attack speed Melodic who uses its 81 base speed to actually outspeed popular base 80s like Venusaur and Togekiss, to self-proc your Drift Blim with its weakness policy with brutal swings, and also Wide Herb Arcanine, super underrated. It makes it so even if your opponent gets those Intimidates, you can still hit those huge damage rolls. Close combat's really good against Incineroar and T-Tar, while Flare Blitz still checks everything else, and Extreme Speed's always valuable. So like I said, we're testing Sejun Park's rank 1 team that uses Drift Blim today. I really like this team because it uses a really unique Melodic EV spread. It uses a lot of Ferrothorn. And I think I'm really enjoying the Arcanine as well. I think Wide Herb Arcanine is pretty pog because people are used to intimidating the Arcanine and then like it doesn't get its damage roll. Wide Herb's really nice. I've been talking about using Wide Herb on physical attackers for a while now. It works against like get rid of our speed drops. It's not just your attack, right? It's not just your attack. It's all stat drops. So if like you switch in and you got Icy Winded, it can mitigate that. But let's see. Is Arcanine good here? It is good here. You know what else is good here? Melodic. Melodic's actually pretty good here. Not just because they have Incineroar, Melodic can enable our Drift Blim here. And so I think I might actually try that play. And the good thing is, like, if they want to go with like an Incineroar to stop me and fake out me, to stop me from brutal swinging. Remember, the fact they have Togekiss, the fact that they have Venusaur, those Pokemon are slower than a Melodic. Rotom is faster, but we have Pokemon to beat that. We're ready. We have a Ferrothorn in the back. And then last mon, I'm thinking Arcanine here because we do outspeed the Excadrill. We have the big E speeds. I think Mimikyu and our Excadrill are worth talking about, but I'm just gonna bring the Arcanine. Arcanine with close combat's actually a really good matchup against Incineroar as well. A lot of people have been talking a lot about using Arcanine or Incineroar. You gotta pick one. And I personally think that Arcanine's a lot better. It has the speed, it has potential to use recovery moves, it has potential priority moves. Like if Incineroar got Sucker Punch, maybe be a little bit more even, but it doesn't. So we're going to see what this guy does. We do have the potential to absolutely roll him with this team. But again, we're using a team that is a rental team of a rank 1 team, the #1 team in the world. Sejun Park, 2014 World Champion. He's very popular. He streams every day on Twitch, and he's probably streaming right now. And when he published this article in the write-up for it, like everyone knew exactly what the team did. Everyone knew what the team did. So like other players have said, once a team is known, it's bad. Everyone knows this Melodic is not the Coil Hypnosis Melodic. Everyone knows this is a Gust Drift Blim. And so in this situation, what we actually really want to do, I think, is go for just the Brutal Swing here. It's going to play around the ability for him to follow me. And then we're going to go for the really big Max Lightning on the Togekiss. Now remember, Melodic has an 81 base speed. We potentially outspeed both of those Pokemon. And we're going to Max Lightning KO the Togekiss. Because again, if he wants to go for a Sleep Powder, he's either hitting our Drift Blim, which he can hit even though there's an electric terrain, but if he decides to hit our Melodic and play correctly, he's gonna get really punished for it because the electric terrain is gonna protect me. So let's see. The way to outbeat this is to Dynamax your Togekiss, by the way. And let's see. Togekiss is definitely still a very valuable Dynamax option. He is Dynamaxing with something, and it's faster than me. So that means it's probably the Togekiss. Now, this is a full speed Melodic, right? This is definitely a full speed Melodic. But I don't know the exact EV spread, and I was talking about it. It's such a shame. If you're going to go full speed and have an 81 base speed, why wouldn't you just make it timid? Why wouldn't you just make it timid? Actually, no, wait, hold on. It's faster than my Drift Blim. Melodic might still be faster. I don't know if he's timid. Maybe someone could actually tell me in the chat if it is a timid Melodic. It would make playing these games so much easier if I knew a little bit more about the team. Like, you guys are like, I can't believe you're playing teams completely blind. And it's like, you know what? That's how you learn. You got to hold the L's sometimes. You got to force yourself to take the hard knock. So I'd love it if my Brutal Swing went first. There we go. Hopefully it's timid. There we go. Delete this. Could be Scarfed after you Togekiss. Oh, it could be. Yeah. It still could be. I don't think it is. But we're going to go for it. It's timid max speed. Thank you so much. Yo, Sejun Park coming in hot with that info. Like I said, this is the way to beat the team. You would love to KO that Togekiss this turn. And just ignore the Venusaur. The correct play for him was the Dynamax the Togekiss, Airstream against me, and then go for a Sleep Powder on my Drift Blim. That's the play that he's going for it. That's 100% the right play. This guy's 1,000% made the correct play this turn, and he's Airstreaming, right? Yeah. So, like, things aren't looking good for our hero. Now, if I would have hit that, if you would have missed that Sleep Powder, I think we could still win. But what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Let's see. Doesn't mean Togekiss has to be Scarf. Melodic didn't Dynamax. Yeah, Drifblim did. Now we could technically think about doing a couple other things here. I think I'm gonna actually just switch on my Ferrothorn and try and wake up. I mean, I can't wake up this turn, but it doesn't, like, you'll see. We eventually want to bring our Arcanine, put it within E-Speed range for that Togekiss. Yeah, ignore me. You got it. Yeah, I made the same mistake. So let's see. We're going to switch in on Ferrothorn here. So Ferrothorn can block those grass attacks quite well. It gives me a little bit more time. Energy Ball, blocking that up. Yeah, I know you want that Melodic. Melodic will be back. You know, you can deal with Melodic later if you want. And then he actually is outspeeding with that one too, so that's actually really important. You can tell that his oh my god, really? Is that a crit? Yeah, scope lens. Oh well. I was gonna say you can tell that that Venusaur is really, really aggressive, and that the Togekiss is more of a bulky variety. I think you have to bring the Arcanine. Now he's gonna be able to respect the E-Speed here, but I think because that Togekiss is so bulky, he's gonna know, right? He's gonna know that's what I have. So I'm actually going to protect with my Arcanine and fish for a Wake Up with my Drifblim. And then next turn, after his Dynamax is gone, I can go for the E-Speed. So Protectamundo. And we're going to try and get the Airstream. Can I please wake up? Survey says, let me wake up. Don't hit my Drifblim. Hit my Arcanine. I mean, don't hit my Arcanine. Use Max Guard. You know what I mean? Oh, he's not going to do any of those things. But it's okay. He had the Specialty Drop with Energy Ball too? Well, no. That's fine. I want to see if he's just going for like a Sleep Powder there. Sludge Bomb. Blocked, okay. I wonder if he's just nuking the Arcanine. Which is the correct play, by the way. You want the Arcanine deleted. Awesome. Can Drifblim wake up this turn? If Drifblim can still wake up, we can still totally win this game. Crit Lamau. So many crits. You can stop that whenever you feel like it, by the way. Just letting you know. He's getting big fast right now. Wake up! OMG! Airstream, baby! Why do ghost Pokemon even sleep? They don't sleep, they wait. So I'm going to get a speed boost. I can definitely E-Speed that Togekiss from here. And then I have a +2 Drifblim with a +1, +3 speed. So we're in a pretty good spot. We took a couple hard knocks. But I do think we have the potential to come back in this game now. I will say that there's a couple Pokemon that are a little bit problematic. Incineroar would be pretty big problem, I would say. Don't send out Incineroar. No, come on. All right. Oof. Who's he hitting? His Togekiss outspeeds my Blim. Like, hard. He could fake out. Yeah, the thing is, it's like, I think you actually have to just look at the board. You can fake out. Would he D-Gleam? No, he wouldn't D-Gleam. We're going to try and get the E-Speed off. So that's happening. And then all these moves are super bad versus Sin. I can try and not E-Speed and just let him do whatever he wants and go for a close combat. Because my Protect's on cooldown. And I have a Melodic in the back. I think I will try and get the close combat off. And just Shadow Ball the Kiss. It's a little bit greedy. But like my Protect's on cooldown and Drifblim doesn't have Protect. So Shadow Ball's up. Oh man, we still outsped that Kiss. That's crazy. He was at +3 and we still outsped. Yeah, that's actually a really good play. He did not use Fake Out. So Arcanine is going to have free close combat. It doesn't, I don't think it KOs, but like, yeah, it's very, very close to KO, but it does not. It puts him within range though for something else. That's a crit, by the way. Yeah, it shouldn't have done nearly that much. I wouldn't be surprised to see a Berry Proc here. Yeah, let's see if it's a Citrus or like an Agua, but you can see the value of our, like the fact that we're not intimidated, he might actually almost be within E-Speed range. He's going to attack my Drifblim here. That's totally fine. It doesn't even get the KO because Drifblim's dummy thick. Drifblim super dummy thick. And what's his last mon? What's his last mon? Rotom. Rotom Mo. I wish I had my Ferrothorn still. Survey says my mon on the back is a Melodic. That's almost okay versus a Rotom. I think you want to like, let me think about this exactly how I need to do it. If you his Incin won't have Protect, but if like I take out that, I need a close combat there. Let's try it. Drifloom's HP stat is nutty. It is. We're gonna just spread damage and then force this Rotom to pick. He should actually. He should. OMG! Whoa! The big crit energy chat. We're just. Yo, he's the one that was using scope lens. And we're just like boom, 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 boom. Yo, everyone getting absolutely wasted. We got dumpstered on the first round of the game. That guy played this. This guy played this matchup 100% correctly. But so did we. Yeah, even if that didn't crit, that was still about 60% of his health. Remember, we do have a weakness policy proc. We're full special attack. So, like, I'll take it. That was an amazing game. All right, T-Tar, Excadrill, Conkeldurr, Mimikyu, Rotom, and Togekiss. Very, very cool team. We don't outspeed the Excadrill, but, like, there's not a reason to not bring Arcanine here. I think bringing Arcanine here is pretty smart. We'd have to also bring a Pokemon that can help us pin the Rotom. So, like, Excadrill's pretty good. And, like I said, he doesn't have, like... He doesn't have an Intimidator. The best he has is Conkeldurr. And, like, I could switch in Arcanine to help mitigate a lot of that. I do also think that if we can get off the Togekiss, that Ferrothorn will be very good. So, I want to bring my Ferrothorn. I want to bring my Excadrill. I would like to bring my Melodic. All my Pokemon are good here. Let's see, though. I think you should bring Mimikyu to help fight the... Oh man, this is actually just like a really, really weird board. I think I'm going to go Arcanine though. I think Arcanine's a solid lead. Probably like Arcanine, Excadrill. With the ability to switch in... Do I even really need Melodic here? I don't think I need it. I think we're going to bring Ferrothorn and then Mimikyu. Like, Melodic's okay. I just don't see a situation where it's like busted, and Mimikyu always has value. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Oh, did some person come and troll the stream? I didn't even see it. I literally didn't even see it. Oh well. Yo, resub day. Hope your day just got a little bit better because mine definitely did. Pop those big resubs up, Pika Trainer. Popping the big subs up. Let's go. That's exactly what I wanted to fight against. All right. Let's go. So wasting an Intimidate, but I do think we can nuke into the Togekiss slot here. And then his plan is to bring in Conk in the back and then be able to seal up my... His plan is to seal up my Excadrill slot. I wonder exactly what... Like, I could also just go for, like, EQ here and protect with my Arcanine. It's not terrible, right? It's really not. I think you probably do want to switch out, though. We're going to switch in Ferrothorn there, and I think I'm actually going to go for just a regular Iron Head. I don't want to Dynamax right now. Do I want to Dynamax? I don't. Don't really want to Dynamax, but... You know, let's go for the Steel Spike. I bet you money he has Babiri Berry on this team. So we won't KO here. Yo, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't think we're going to KO here, but if we do get the KO and he goes for like a nasty pot or even like hits me with a Geyser, we'll see how this goes. I don't really want to waste my Dynamax here, but like I think we can actually get a lot of value. Yeah, but we're rocking Sejun Park's #1 Worlds team, or #1 ranked team in the world. Now let's see though. He can also Ally Switch me. He's going to Dynamax. I'm pretty sure he's Dynamaxing the Rotom, and I'm pretty sure he's hitting the Arcanine. I don't think he's hitting the Excadrill. I think you're hitting the Arcanine. But we'll see. That's why I wanted to switch in the Ferrothorn for. It also helps me reset my Intimidate for a little bit later. If I can take out this Togekiss, I would actually trade my Excadrill Sash for a Togekiss. I would totally take that trade and turn off his Dynamax. He does Ally Switch, yeah. What am I going to do, you know? What are you actually going to... The Ally Switch is the straight poggiest pog play. Get a defense boost. Alright. Now let's see it. I bet he has Follow Me too. So there's the Geyser. He has to be in the Excadrill. He knows. He knows. Yep. Smart. Crit, Lamau. Are you orbed too? He is orbed, okay. Okay, let's do it like this. I want to see exactly what he has. Yeah, Togget's ally switch and follow me. And that's one of the few situations in which you use it. That's one of the few situations in which you use it. Yeah, I should have just EQ'd, I think. I think I should have just EQ'd. Stream speed. He has E-speed Togekiss, chat. That's straight busted. It's a special deep drop off that too. That sucks. Oh man, we're probably gonna lose this one. I don't see a situation in which we come out of here because we still are staring down like 2 or 3 turns of Dynamax. I have a specialty drop on my Ferrothorn now. That's such a hard Togekiss set to deal with. I bet you it's still like Scope Lens, so it's not like Hustle. It's just used for like that situation to break sashes. It's E-speed just to break sash. It's not Hustle. I doubt you. I bet you money it's not Hustle. But I have a special D-drop now, so like I can't realistically do that. We're gonna have to switch out. I think you have to switch in Mimikyu. And then that's his last turn Dynamax, and then from there, we'll see how we want to play the rest of this game, but like, it's really not looking good. The only thing that's like almost okay is if we can get the Togekiss off the board, we can probably one-shot that Rotom after a couple takes of Leech Seed with Life Orb. One good thing about using other players' teams is I can, you know, a lot of these games are like, that's a just run, you know. I have no problem sticking it out and just playing the actual game because I'm revealing their tech, not mine, right? This is full HP defense Ferrothorn. There's the Leech Seed. 2 Leech Seeds, Poggers. I have no clue what the Ferrothorn's EV spread is. Is it like, it has some speed investment, right? It's only like 22 EVs or something. Extreme speed's really good. It's probably to like underspeed a couple other things that are around it in Trick Room, but overspeed other things. Overspeed like a 0 speed one. Alright, so let's see what I actually want to do. I can KO the Rotom here. I can just KO the thing. I don't really mind protecting, but I don't think he's gonna let me do that. We switch out last, so if he switches, he's switching into an Intimidate. We have to do it like this. So like I said, he's not switching because he would have switched first based off speed tiering. So we're switching Arcanine. Hopefully he's not. I mean, even if he is, the only thing we lose here is like ally switch from Togekiss again, and I think he's not going to. Follow me. Ah, that sucks. So he has follow me and ally switch. Oh well. Yeah, I went for a Wood Hammer that turn, so pretty big sad. I wonder if he's just Thunderbolting my Mimikyu Disguise, which it should be fine. Like, that's what it's there for. I want to see if he's also, like, just Dark Pulsing my Arcanine to finish it off. Thunder! Wow. It's boosted off Thunder, too. That's really, really hard to deal with. Okay. And he gets the para. Of course he gets the para. Can I actually play the game? I could have swore I came to play Pokemon. That's really unfortunate. Okay. Like I said, if I can get these two off the board, I can actually still win. So, he's going to Hydro Pump here. It's possible that we can eat that. Is Arcanine Protect? Oh, are we getting sniped? Did someone say that? Can you comment in the chat? I didn't see that if he did. I did not see that. Hydro Pump? Yeah, no thanks. Brain Stop. There we go. You get those Leech Seed value ticks. Excadrill's still super good too. Arcanine's still super good versus like a bunch of other things. Let's try that. Yeah, but that Thunder para really sucked. Yeah, I need to reset my Intimidate for later if I even want to have a shot at winning this game. You need to save your Arcanine. Close combat's good versus T-Tar. There's the follow me. Yep. See who he's hitting. If he actually isn't hitting my Ferrothorn, I can win. And if it doesn't KO, well, then I'll just still win. Because I'll just get too much health back. Hydro Pump. Ah, never lucky. Don't kill me. I resist you. There we go. Oh, Sash is up! That's what I'm talking about right now. Let's go! Not only do I get this health back, but I'm still doing the chip damage. Look at this value. Straight value. Sash is up for our boy. I wonder if it's even worth it to protect. Doesn't really matter. We're actually gonna get a double KO without having to use our protect. Oh, come on! Are you fucking real? That's so lame. Lame! Fuck, so dumb. I would have got a double KO without having to use my protect and kept my Mimikyu alive. Never lucky. It's okay, we're still gonna get it. We're still gonna get it. And the Rotomat ally switch too. Like, this is the most degenerate player of all time. We're still technically winning, but like, I think Conk is gonna be really hard to deal with. And Toga's gonna tick out here. I really do think that like Conk is a big problem. Is this Seiju's Drifloon team? It is. Yeah, if he just has T-Tar action on the back, we're like big sad. I would have loved to still have that Mimikyu alive so we could have went for like a Shadow Sneak to break an extra Sash. Because Arcanine's still not that great. Conk, there it is. There's a Conk. I knew that was happening. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna get that off the board. And a Mimikyu, okay. Intimidate is extremely valuable. I think you have to do it just like this. As weird as it sounds. I think you have to do it like this. Yep. He has to respect the Arcanine. Yep. Oh my gosh, I'm so good! Ah! So good! Oh my gosh, I'm so good at Pokemon. Oh, value, value. Chat, we said value, didn't we? Didn't we talk about the extreme value here? The extreme value that we're putting in right now. I want to see if that's a Flame Orb Conk. Oh my gosh, that was so good. That's not Flame Orb. And now, since he has those Pokemon on the back, you just fodder your Excadrill and come and get another Intimidate. The value Intimidate is going to be so value here. Alright. Yep. Let's get a crit. Mega value. Hey, I'm trying my best right now. And I think after a Leech Seed tick, I can KO the Conk with a Flare Blitz. Yeah, double Intimidate's super pog here. New to the scene, how come so many people play doubles? Singles doesn't give money, where doubles gives money. That's pretty much it. We gotta do it. Let's see how much damage we do to this Conk. Nah, not nearly enough. Let's see how much damage he actually gets back with Drain Punch, though. Shadow Claw shouldn't do a ton. Yep, that's Power Intimidate. DP, who you hitting, though? You've chosen incorrectly, I think. I think you've chosen incorrectly. I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong. But I think what's going to happen is... I'm going to get my double Leech Seed off. And I think we're going to... I probably could have also went for a... I could have also went for an Iron Defense there, I think. But I do think that, like, the E-Speed is what's going to carry me versus the rest of this. Like, I can just E-Speed out your Conk after 2 Leech Seed ticks. Two Leech Seeds plus an E-Speed, and I think you're dead. He could also protect with his Ferrothorn, like protect with his Conk in a couple turns, and like go for like just a protect bait with Mimikyu play. Yeah, I was actually thinking about attack with my Ferrothorn that turn. I'm really happy that I didn't. All right. This reminds you of prior VGC seasons. Oh, it's just because we're using Pharaoh today. And I think Sejun would play this team completely different from the way I'm playing it, but I think that's one cool thing about Pokemon is that you're afforded the luxury of like seeing multiple different like ways to play teams. You do still want to body press there just in case E-Speed's not enough. Let's see how much damage we do. I don't think we can actually kill with E-Speed, but alright, it's cool. I body pressed, but it didn't really matter. Yeah, he's gonna take my Arcanine out. I body press just in case, because like even if he like Shadow Clawed here, if he Drain Punched and he left at like 1, he restore about probably about 10 to 15%, and then body press would have been able to take it out. But we do probably win this one. We do probably win. Mimikyu's about to be getting grinded on. Remember, this is the guy that tried to E-Speed Togekiss me, and I'm like, no, stop it, get some help. Yeah, this is actually a really cool way. Like I build this team. The way I like to play this team, from what I've seen so far, relies heavily on the Ferrothorn. I think Ferrothorn's a super good Pokemon right now. I think Corviknight's also super good. They have generally similar playstyles. Just gonna go for an Iron Defense here. I don't see a way that he wins this at all. Like, you crit? I dare you. Yeah, go for it. Help me out, Chief. Barbs up. Defense up. He's gonna like try and Destiny Bomb me. Yeah, but like also the team that we used yesterday against Hectic that has like 3 Heat Wave users, like that team's dope at dealing with like all these Durants, you know, Ferrothorns, Corviknight. It's like really, really good. Helps with Excadrill, plays on redirection. No reason to throw here. I wonder if he's gonna use Rest. Dude, that would suck. Don't you dare use Rest. Don't you dare close your eyes. I bet you he's kicking himself in the face if he had Taunt. Because he could have taunted this from happening. This all came down to the one turn where I baited him. I had like a 10 HP Ferrothorn, and I protected with my Arcanine. And we win! We won, chat. We defeated the double ally switch, like turn 1 demon, through the use of consistency. And if you don't like that, you don't like VGC. If you don't like that, you don't like VGC. Some big 300 bits up. We'll take that all the way to the bank. Don't you love to see that? Value. That was a good game, yeah. We didn't throw. We didn't give up. The double Intimidate is what won us that game. So, like, we played a really good, smart play with our Arcanine, saving that Excadrill, knowing that I had to switch out the Excadrill. Like, turn 1, I did, like, 0 damage and lost my Dynamax pretty much turn 1. And I 1v4'd with Ferrothorn pretty much. Drifblim Melodic. Oh, let's put the Drifblim second so we know. Weechee's really busted. Doesn't fall off until a switch. Yep. And their Invitational Sunday. Yo, good luck. Alright, so let's see. Is Mimikyu still good? Mimikyu's still good. Do I want Intimidate here? Not really. I think that you still want to bring your Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn's okay. I don't think we need Excadrill. Alright, you can Brittle Swing too? Yep, that's the reason why it's good. So the way it works is Melodic's an 81 base speed Pokemon, so it's actually pretty fast. It outspeeds Togekiss, which is historically, and Venusaur, Pokemon that are historically like really, really important to outspeed. And so you can go for a really, really fast Brutal Swing. It'll activate your Drifblim's Weakness Policy. And more important than activating its Weakness Policy, it'll activate its Unburden, which will double its speed, and you can just slam in a super effective move like Venusaur Togekiss. I can only hit one of these guys, but I'm completely fine hitting either of them. Like, so I think we're going to hit the Togekiss because I think Togekiss is more of a threat, and it makes it... So, like, if we go for the Brutal Swing, right, I think it's better to hit the Togekiss with, like, a Max Lightning because it can also stop the Sleep Powders on anything other than my Drifblim. So, like, we're going to do that. We're going for the Max Lightning. Like, I guess I could go for the Airstream, but it won't be able to KO a Togekiss, but the Max Lightning would. And then, like, what's he going to send out, you know? If he wants to KO my Melodic, well, then I just Airstream his Venusaur next turn. That's, like, the way this kind of works. Could also go for a Phantasm, but I don't think that's the play. I think we're just going to go for the Max Lightning on the Togekiss. Let's do it! He's Dynamaxing one. I think it's his Venusaur. I think he's going after my Melodic, which is totally fine. He can't dumpster my, he cannot dumpster my Drifblim. Oh, he's going big Togekiss. This might actually still one-shot. So let's see. Is he like Scarf Venusaur? Everyone should be maxing their PP. I usually do the same thing. Especially if you get to number one rank. So hopefully this Melodic's faster. Again, I know this Melodic is an 81 base speed. I know it has full speed investment, but I actually don't know if this Melodic is like timid. Like, please be timid. Because if you're not timid, and both those are timid, those are both 80 speeds timid, like, it would really suck for, like, Melodic to get put to sleep and to have this all fall apart just because you're not using a timid Melodic. Like, if you're going to go through the, like, struggle, if you're going to go through the struggle of, like, putting full points in speed, you might as well just be timid. You only know PP max setup moves. It depends on the setup move, though. Depends. I actually think there should be a PP, like, minus, so you can have only, like, 2 or 3 of a move if you want. Let's see if you're really aggressive or not. Could still be like Weakness Policy. Yeah. Oh well. So he's probably going to be Airstreaming me up. But that does, like I said, set the Electric Train, which is pretty important. Sleep Powder on the Drifblim. Oh. Oh, he tried to Sleep Powder my Melodic value, like I just talked about. Awesome. Gets a big speed boost here. I think I'm probably just going to Protect and Icy Wind him. 81 base speed? Oh, it's good. You know one Pokemon I wish was in the game? I want Huntail back. Chat, give me back Huntail. Icy Wind. Gardevoir. Alright, so now he does outspeed. He's going to go for a Sleep Powder on my Drifblim. We're going to block that. He's probably also going to go for... I mean, the correct play is to Airstream the Melodic. But we'll see. Max Guard. Yeah, I like Huntail. Airstream into the Melodic, which is the right play. That's 100% the right play. It's a lot of damage. And it makes it so, like, the Venusaur is still fast. He crit me. Super luck. Well, now. Scope Lens. Hate to see it. I don't see it, though. If he's only ever at +1, like, he can sleep my Drifblim. Like, I really don't care. Energy Ball. He's nuking my Melodic. Yo, am I that predictable? Chat, am I that bad at Pokemon? Would you ever want less PP? Yep. It helps you play around Encore. I can Shadow Sneak. And switch in my Ferrothorn, I think. If I really want to. Because he's just going to go for a Sleep Powder. How's it going? It's going alright. I mean, I could hope that he misses a Sleep Powder. I think I'm fine with that. Yeah, we're just going to hit this guy. And then... I'll try and get the Airstream off. If I get it off, I win the game. If he misses the Sleep Powder, he loses the game. We can KO the Togekiss with Shadow Sneak. You say he can't sleep? Yeah, so, what is it? Drifblim is not grounded. So he can sleep. Did I explain the good things? I kind of just played some games with it. We got to figure out the good teams. Yeah, you'd want less PP so you don't have to... Oh, you actually want the Sludge Bomb. You are incorrect. I want you to poison me, so you can't sleep me. Okay. I think he thought I was going to switch or something. But yeah, we'll take those. This game's over. We have a Weakness Policy +2 Drifblim. We have a Mimikyu with a Disguise Up and a Ferrothorn. The Electric Train was super premium here. But yeah, I haven't really talked about the team that much. I kind of just wanted to play some games with it. All the good things is the Drifblim team and it has Ferrothorn. Yeah, Ferrothorn's busted. That's the good things. I've talked about the Melodic outspeeding a lot of common threats and helping self-proc our policy. Dracovish. Alright, so let me think about how I actually need to deal with the Dracovish here. Because Dracovish, I don't know if Dracovish actually like outspeeds this Drifblim set. I don't know. I assume Sejun would make it so that works. But like I don't think we have a lot in speed. I think you need to just go for a play rough on the Dracovish. Am I really just about to gust you in the face? I'm gonna do it. Let's rock and roll. That's a +2 Gust. Yo, Gust wins games. Yo, with gusto. It might be vested, Conk, but it's still... as long as we hit this player up, we're going to be fine. At +1 Unburden. We're at +2 from Unburden. I think he's vested. Pull him out. Out. Play rough. Alright, cool, we're good. We actually outsped the Dracovish, so it's probably Bandit or Orbed. I'm going to finish him off with a Gust, chat. Pog. Thunder Punch. No! Yes, we get to finish him off with a Gust. Oh, value. Gust is the only flying move it learns for special attacks, yeah. So you actually have to use Gust. And when you're airstreaming, it's still strong enough. It's funny how, like, the best special attack it gets is a 40 base move. And it's still good enough to be used on the #1 ranked team in the world and a team that's built around it. And we'll take the wins. You say it wins acrobatics. Acrobatics is physical, my guy. It's physical. Oh, man. Dragapult, Hydreigon, Durant with Togekiss in the back sounds really, really difficult. I think Melodic is good, but they want me to go Melodic. That's, like, the thing. So we can go like, Melodic Arcanine. I do think that if you can get to a situation, you can actually win with your Ferrothorn, but that situation is not coming anytime soon, so we're going to go Mimikyu. And probably just the Excadrill. Ugh, Excadrill's big sad energy here. Let me think about it. I don't think that Drift Plume's really that hot here. We'll try Excadrill in this game. What's up, man? We're just playing some games. We are just playing some games using Sejun Park's ranked 1 Drifblim team. And it's really hard to use Drifblim against, like, Hydreigon. Like, oh my gosh. That is freaking never lucky. Yeah, try hard in the challenge. Yeah, go for it, for sure. It's going to be a lot of fun. The way it works is so everyone that makes day 2 in the Pokemon, in the International Challenge is going to make it. So anyone that gets top 256 is going to go on to day 2. That's a really hard lead to deal with. A good thing we have this Melodic here. Melodic can actually deal with this pretty well. I think you just got to try to nuke the Togekiss. If you actually Dynamax the Togekiss, we're going to be in a bad spot. If you Dynamax the Togekiss, we're going to be in a not so great spot. But we'll see. Muddy Water's not that hot. I think you actually want to Icy Wind to counteract. Like, we need the Ice Beam, though. Like, we need to Beam. Do we actually want to Dynamax this? What else would I be Dynamaxing with these 4? The Excadrill? Excadrill's okay. But it's Sash, so it doesn't really need the Dynamax. You don't really want to Dynamax your Mimikyu. I think if you Dynamax our Melodic. Actually, it's actually a fast Melodic. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to Dynamax the Melodic, and I'm going to try to nuke the Togekiss off the board. And then from there, we'll have a pretty value play. I could just... If he switches in Shandy, we probably just lose the game. Alright, cool, he's not. Because if he switched in Shandy, he'd block not only the Ice Beam, but our Flare Blitz as well. What a Melodic moveset. Yeah, it's made to self-proc the Drifblim's... it's made to self-proc the Drifblim. What up, that's not much? Yeah, and you got 350, and that was probably like top 350 with like, is it top 350 for like your regional or overall? I think you probably got top 350 overall. I think anything in the 1700s, 1750s is fine. We're playing first 4 games with Sejun Park's #1 ranked rental team. And the reason we're doing that is we want to familiarize ourselves with what is popular. Big Hydreigon, I think that's okay. I don't think he can just nuke any of our mons with that. And he does outspeed, but we're going to be able to bring out like a Sash, Excadrill, or Mimikyu next turn and be in a pretty decent spot if we can get this Togekiss off the board. Awesome, he's not protecting it. He's also not follow me, so like we do need to get it off the board like right now. And Melodic does outspeed Togekiss unless it's a timid Togekiss. Awesome. I'm pretty sure this is a modest Melodic that has like heavy investment in offensive stats. So really, really good to take this thing out. I also want to see if he's rocking Safety Goggles on Hydreigon. We'll be able to see that, or a Life Orb potentially by the end of this turn. And if he's going for like a Max Darkness on Arcanine, he's just going to give me a competitive proc. So that's one of the reasons why you want to go heavy on Melodic in this situation. Geyser, he doesn't like my Arcanine. Okay, so the fact that he doesn't like my Arcanine, what does that tell me? What does that tell me? Is this a slow Hydreigon? It is. It is a slow Hydreigon, you're right. It's slower than a Melodic. Love your YouTube content, I appreciate it. Yeah, what does that tell me? He's going after my Arcanine. I mean, I really liked Arcanine for a couple reasons. I think you want to go Mimikyu because that does help check the Hydreigon, who we know is slow, and we didn't see Orb, so it might actually be a vested Hydreigon set, which is one of my personal favorites. The fact that he also has Hydro Pump on there, or whatever, water move that is, tells me that it might also be a vested set. There's the Pult. Oh, Mimikyu's so solid here. Alright, so let's see. What Mon does he have in the back that means he doesn't like Arcanine? is if he had Durant, he would have brought it out, but like he Dynamax. So like, what is the last Mon? It's not. It might be Shandy still. It's not. It might be Hitmontop in the back. That's why you would send your Pult out here. Who is more of a threat though? Is that a sub? Luscious Sack. 17 months. OMG. I think we actually just need to nuke the... I could one-shot the Pult, and if it's Sash, he'll get Hailstormed. But if I could nuke the Hydreigon this turn, I think I actually want to like protect my Mimikyu this turn, as weird as that sounds. You know, we'll just go for a play off on the Hydreigon. It might not KO, but we know we outspeed. Alright. So, we're just gonna... There we go. I'm just gonna ban that person. That person's such a dick. Alright. Requesting round of the Champion Cup is, will be top 256 Masters. I think it's Masters. Yeah. Alright, so did we just KO? With a freaking player up? Did I just KO? Did I just KO? Holy moly. Well, that's just sacks though, my friend. Holy moly. Holy moly. Guys, put some subs up. There's not nearly enough subs up. Sorry, I'm still waking up, guys. I'm still waking up. Yeah, but yesterday's timeout was not enough, so it's not Sash. He is going to go down. I wonder what the items on those Pokemon were. Like, I really think that... so this team on paper, remember, like I said, this is Sejun's team, and his teams, on average, are very, very aggressive, and you can see, like, these movesets are so weird, they're so aggressive, it makes no sense, but, like, you can see we're literally just shoving this guy's face in. We are literally just shoving his face in. And he's just going to rage quit, because he's so mad that he got dumpstered by Full Speed Melodic. I bet you the last Pokemon was up on top. Do I like Mimikyu here? Like, what about Mimikyu Drifblim? Because I can like Mimikyu Drifblim and then just bring out a Melodic. And he won't ever get his proc off. Mimikyu Drifblim. KO the Pult. You guys think it's Sash Pult? Is it supposed to be Sashed? Let me think about this. I'm gonna go Mimikyu, Excadrill, Melodic.
Yeah, that's right.
What do you guys think about Ferro? I think Ferrothorn is actually pretty nice here if you can use it correctly. Yeah, we're gonna go Ferro. Ferro's a good switch in. And if we don't have to deal with Colossal, Ferrothorn walls up Melodic and Primarina. I'm surprised there's a Melodic, Rotom, and Primarina. That seems like a little bit much. It's time to use a rental team, but like switch all the moves and stuff. Yeah, people do that. They use a rental team. They put the same 6 Mons in the same 6 order, but change up everything. I've done that before. Back in the day, you used to not be able to get away with that because it used to show if you were actually using a rental code or not. What you would have to do is do that and then make it a rental code like yourself and then use your own rental code to trick people into thinking it was a rental team. I've done that before too. It was fun. We'll see. Usually Sash on the Dragapult? I assume, yeah. So, like, I don't want to nuke it. Like, I thought about just going, like, self-policy procking with Shadow Sneak and my own Mimikyu and then, like, Phantom Forcing to stop the Pult. But if he's left at Sash, we're big sad. So, I assume that it's Sash. Alright, this is okay. I wonder if he's going to Volt Switch. I wonder if it's, like, a Scarf Rotom Volt Switch. So, he'd, like, Volt Switch my Mimikyu and then Surf. The good thing here, I mean, if he's... I mean, I'm going to hit that Rotom slot with the biggest Max Quake anyone's ever seen in their life. So I'm doing that regardless. He doesn't have any flyers, right? He doesn't have, like, Togekiss? Nope. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Let's go. If he wants to go for the Surf, he goes for the Surf, you know? I can debate him a little bit. Show me that. If it's Scarfed Rotom, he will just lose. If it's not Scarfed Rotom, we'll see how this goes. He might have to, like, protect with his Pult here. What's a theme day? We're using Sejun Park's rank 1 team that uses Drifblim. I think there should be a scrappy fake out user. I think the meta would be a lot more balanced if there was. Ally Switch, that's fine. So that's the one that's using Ally Switch, which means, sorry, Pult! Are you Sash, though? Surf right here. So he's going to break my Sash, which is unfortunate, but I'm also going to be breaking his Sash. He broke my Disguise, too. Big sad. That's fine. We just need to put his Pult within range for Shadow Sneak so we can't self-policy proc. Like, self-surf. So this is... And I'm super happy to get a specialty boost right here. Alright, so Sash is up. So the next turn I can just go Shadow Sneak. Awesome, we hit that too. It's actually really nice. Let me think if I actually want to use... That's a citrus berry. Okay. I think the correct play is still to just Shadow Sneak this Pult. It stops him from being able to, like, do those type of plays. And at this point, as long as I can seal him up, we should be in a good spot. If he wants to go Rally Switch again, he can go Rally Switch again. He doesn't really get anything out of it. You'd have to Ally Switch with this Pult. Right? And then go for like a freaking Hydro on my Excadrill, who has a, he's gonna have +2 Special D at that point. We'll be fine. They got Move Tutor. Oh, don't even get, no, that's too much. Too much. All right, cool. We're gonna need a double KO this turn. I wonder what he thought I was gonna lead with, to where he would go with that lead. Maybe he didn't expect the Excadrill to be Mole Breaker. Mole Breaker. He's a Mole Breaker. +2 Special D taker. Alright, so that guy's down. This was a really bulky Rotom too. Finally finished my Dex. Yo, congratulations. I wish I could finish my Pokedex. Alright, so I only have 1 turn left on my Dynamax. He has potentially 3 turns. And he's gonna be able to re-gauge the situation here. But if he actually went with like Big Pult, or sorry, Big Coal, sorry, he's gonna be in for a bad time. I think we still have our Melodic in the back. And he has no policy enablers other than a potential Primarina, who I will freaking destroy with a Wood Hammer. All right, that's not a self-policy enable unless he's surfing. That looks like a name for a Colossal. There it is. There he is. All right, no Ally Switch either. So like, let me actually think about. I think you actually just nuke the crap out of the Melodic because there's a low chance the Melodics actually carry Protect. Versus Colossal's definitely going to be protecting, make us self-proc his own policy. Yeah, it's like I play the game chat. There you go. Delete. Delete. I think we can KO with a Wood Hammer. I love Wood Hammer Mimikyu. It's so dope, yo. Dropping the hammer time. Chat. It's hammer time. Do 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 do. Down for the count. He might Dynamax still. I think that he will take significant damage from Earthquake. I'm actually just going to Shadow Sneak, kill my Mimikyu and Earthquake. We'll KRO Mimikyu, but like that's fine. I'm okay with that. Oh, I take the big 4 stock. Do I have any flyers? No. I mean, I could technically just Protect, but I'll go for the. Is there a way that we lose? No, I'm okay with this. This is fine. Let's go. He's probably just gonna run. Are you Dynamaxing? Alright, canceled. I was like, I hope he cancels. I don't want to Earthquake my Mimikyu, but like, I'll do it. Don't act like I won't.